You know, I didn't know Smith was the first name. There's my name, David Bryan Smith. Some people call me David, some people call me Bryan, some people call me Christian Gray. I screwed that joke up last week and said it Christian Gay. Some guy hopped up and said, "You come right out, look by the past, Christian." But it's kind of funny because I am both a hypnotist, a magician, and a comedian. And when I introduce myself to people, they ask me the same thing. They say, "What do you do?" I say, "I'm a comedian." They say, "Well, tell me a joke." I say, "I'm a magician." They say, "Well, show me a trick." I say, "I'm a hypnotist." They go, "Don't look me out, just don't look me out." Which gives me a great license to look women right in the breasts and get away with it. I know. Now, did you guys see this in the news? In Russia, there's a lady that owns a dry cleaning place, and a guy burst in trying to rob her. Right? She's a black belt. Kicked him right in the face, knocked him out. Right? But it gets better. Right? She's been reading that novel. She stripped him naked, tied him up, fed him nothing but Viagra for 3 days. Oh, it gets even better. She made him listen to the audiobook of 50 Shades of Grey, narrated by Gilbert Gottfried. The red rose came with days in a warm light. Just I am never gonna find that stupid lamp. Just floored me till I molt. It is going in ripples. I like that. You know, the first place I ever did comedy was a place called Casey's. And I didn't know the name of it at the time. I was talking to a friend of mine. They said, "You should go down to this place down the street and, you know, do an open mic night there." And I said, "Well, cool, you know, what's the name of the place?" He was like, "Well, I don't know. All I know is that I drove by, I saw the sign. I noticed it had a K and a Y in there." And I was like, not quite sure I'm going to start my comedy career in a place with KY in the name. It's a slippery slope. Just slide down. Maybe not come back. I felt so discombobulated afterwards. You guys know discombobulated, you know, out of sorts, that kind of thing. I spent the entire next week looking for a combobulator. You remember these, the commercials from the 80s? New from Popeel. Feeling out of sorts, discombobulated? Buy a Popeel combobulator. And if you order by midnight tonight, you get a free pocket combobulator at no extra change. Just call 1-800-SCPN. Thanks for that. I wanted to say a couple things about my dad, but I didn't want to say the same things that, you know, every comedian says. You know, like my dad died peacefully in his sleep. The other people in the car that were screaming. Or he always had a quick comeback, you know, like he'd say, "Dad, I'm tired of walking in a circle." He'd say, "Shut up, or I'll nail your other foot to the floor." Or if he's very religious, I thought my name was Jesus Christ, my brother's name was Janet. No, I'm not going to say any of those kinds of things. I want to talk about my father the way I knew him. And he died about 9 months after my mother. And we always thought that was funny because, you know, she always made him wait. That's just revenge. Just get back at it. And my mom was kind of funny because she always had, you know, different names for all the pests that we had. A lot of dogs in our house, and you know, of course, we had the, you know, they always get pet names from the name you normally give them. Like their name is Spot, but you call them Douglas. You know, I'm not quite sure you get from Spot to Douglas. There's like Spot, there's Fur, Douglas Fur, Douglas. Crazy is as crazy does, you know? But my mom was, at least she was consistent. She would have a name like Bear in every one of the pets' names. Like Snowy Bear, or Angel Bear, or Berry Bear. At least she was consistent, you know? Crazy is as crazy does. But my father, he would have different names for it. He sounded like Fred Flintstone, kind of muttering underneath his breath, and then he would say what the animal was. It would be like, dog, or cat. Right, James. Oh, wait, that's my brother's name. Crazy is as crazy does, you know. But my favorite thing that my father used to do was when my mother would come out with a new dress, and she did this quite often. "Jim, does this make me look like a cow?" He'd just give me the smile and nod and go, "No."